I'm almost a year into my house sitting adventures, and I have to say, there's definitely some downsides. Sure, most YouTubers will have you thinking that it's all hanging out in big, beautiful homes with cute pets curled up next to you, but it's a lot more than that. Sometimes you get pets that are bed hogs. And as lovely as it is to have someone who wants to be close and keep you warm, it can also leave you sleeping in really uncomfortable positions. But this is a list of real issues. So, in terms of sharing the bed or even sharing your seat, well, some homeowners will tell you that you don't have to share the bed with the dog. And honestly, I don't mind, though this dog was definitely a seat hog. But she wound up being a really good work buddy, so I didn't mind that at all. So what are those issues that I'm giving you? What are the things that I say? Beware, beware. Be careful before you start house sitting. Wow, I have to tell you, this is a list of 10 things that will make you think twice or less get pause before you take on a house sit. Okay, we're just gonna do some belly rubs before we get into the list because belly rubs are important. If you don't like belly rubs, then you should not do a dog sit. I'm just saying, dogs deserve love. Okay, now, one thing that I find very frustrating with house sits, and mind you, I find my house sits through Trusted Housesitters. So the thing that I find very frustrating is pet puke. I mean, these pets, happens a lot with cats, is that they're gonna eat and they're gonna vomit. And sometimes homeowners will tell you, oh yeah, my cat eats really fast. And so if he eats really fast, he's gonna vomit. Or my dog gets nervous and he's gonna vomit. Or my chihuahua likes to scavenge and eat anything he can find and he will vomit. Vomiting is really annoying to clean up from beds, from rugs, and from floors. Another thing that you need to be aware of when house sitting is cleaning. Because let's face it, if you're on a long house sit, weeks or months in someone's home, there's going to be dust and dirt. And you would kind of be a bum if you left the home in a dirty state. Now, when you arrive, the home was dirty, well, that's a different story. But if you show up to a clean home, you better leave a clean home. Another thing that I never expected is to have issues with beds. Okay, true, I am tired of doing laundry and washing the sheets. A lot of house sitters don't do this. I do it because, one, I do sweat at night, and two, who wants to come home to a dirty, smelly bed? But all the same, the problem with beds is not the washing. The problem for me is that some mattresses are mattresses that I can't deal with. So those memory foam mattresses or like really hard mattresses, some sloppy old futon, no way. This body cannot handle. And when I look at photos of house sits, one thing that I'm paying attention to is what does that bed look like? Does it look like a proper mattress? Does it look like this homeowner has a guest room or a main room set up that will be comfortable for a house sitter? Or does it look like it's set up for someone to just stay temporarily, like say a college student for a night or two? That night or two sleep on the fold-out futon, that doesn't work for a 2-month sit. Now, appliances. I've learned the hard way that some things do not go down the garbage disposal, like say an artichoke. No matter how much you break it up, it just should not go down there. Another issue is poor Wi-Fi or poor cell service. Now, I try to screen as much as possible when it comes to asking about Wi-Fi or cellular connection. And some homeowners just aren't honest. I've also noticed that homeowners who are retired will often say, oh, well, we've been able to do online meetings. But when your online meeting was like 3 years ago, when everyone was doing online meetings, the demands may have been a little bit different. In terms of cellular service, it's really frustrating when you're trying to have a call and the signal keeps breaking up. Again, homeowners are not always honest in this area, and you just have to do your due diligence. Poor lighting. This is something I really did not expect, but I've been in some homes where honestly I look up at the ceiling and I'm like, wait a minute, there's no light there. So this room is only lit by lamps? This does not work for me, given that I end up waking up at 5 in the morning to start teaching at 6 in the morning, and it's usually very dark outside, which means I actually travel with my own light kit as a backup plan. Okay, packages. Some homeowners order a whole bunch of stuff before they leave and keep ordering stuff while they're on vacation. I don't understand this one. If you know your way, why are you ordering all this stuff? I am not your postal person. Okay, squeegeeing showers. Never saw this one coming. I have spent the last 20 some odd years dealing with fabric shower curtains, and now doing these luxury house sits with these beautiful glass showers means a lot of squeegeeing, and it just sucks. The last thing that I did not plan for was really steep driveways. It's a thing, and I am so worried that my car is not going to be able to handle it much longer. It has certainly put a toll on my car, and so I know I'll be going to the repair shop soon just to make sure that everything is hunky-dory and I can keep making it up these steep driveways. I have to say, if the driveway is really steep to come up in order to get to the house, I am less likely to want to go down that driveway and take the dog on a nice hike in a local park or to the beach. Also, I really don't want to drag your garbage cans down that steep driveway for garbage pickup. So, while there are a lot of things to look out for when it comes to finding the perfect house sit, I hope you find these 10 unexpected items helpful in your house sitting adventures.